What is up? Welcome back to another video. If you don't know me, my name is Elias. I just record my life and my self-development journey in hopes that it might help someone else along the way. And I had a fun video idea for today. So I'm a videographer and I just got done shooting another wedding and I'm on my way home right now. I'm big into fitness. I just finished 75 Hard. The challenge is 75 days straight, strict diet, 2 workouts per day. And now that I'm done with it, I realized that I don't have to eat 100% whole foods anymore because that was the diet. And I realized I can have pancakes again. So if you don't know me, I am the fucking pancake king. I make the most insane pancakes you'll ever see in your entire life. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna make some absolutely insane pancakes. And then we're gonna go on a 30-mile bike ride at nighttime. So I've gone on nighttime bike rides before, but never they've always been kind of just in the city, you know, there's lights around and stuff. We're gonna go out in the middle of the woods, out in the middle of nowhere at midnight. So, you know, I'm gonna be strapped up so Slenderman doesn't kill me. Figured I'd make a little video out of today because yeah, why not? It's gonna be a fun little adventure. So I'll see you guys when I get to cooking up these pancakes. Trust me, you've never seen pancakes like this before. Just wait.
All right, these are definitely not my best work. I haven't made pancakes in over a year, so they got all messed up, but they are still gigantic. I don't know if you can tell. This is a 12-inch plate, so they're 6 inches in diameter, also super thick. Usually they're super pretty. I'll put some pictures up on screen of what my pancakes usually look like. But yeah, we got Reese's and chocolate inside of there, so they're gonna be like a Reese's cup pancake. About to smash these, and then we're gonna go on a 30-mile bike ride. As you can see, it's pitch black out, so 30-mile midnight bike ride, and we will talk about, I don't know, we'll see what comes to mind. But yeah, I'm gonna smash these real quick. I'll make some better ones next time. These aren't the best. All right, we are out.
Just finished smashing the pancakes. We're gonna go for a light 30, and I'm about to drop into the woods, so a little nervous. Hopefully I don't get killed by Slenderman or something. If I do, I'll get it on video so then you guys can have proof that he's real. But I'm gonna get going for a few miles, and then if some thoughts or whatever start to hit me, I guess I'll start yapping. I guess we'll see what comes to mind. But kind of want to update you guys on, you know, how everything's going lately, and kind of the lessons I've been learning and stuff like that, because there's lessons in everything. So stay tuned.
So this is the drop down into the woods, and it is just pitch black down there. Up here is the city and stuff, and then it's just, so here we go, but not today, Slenderman.
By the way though, speaking of firearms, I'm going to the range tomorrow, and I think I might make a fun little video out of it, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see my range videos. Last range video I posted got way more views than all my other videos, so who knows, maybe we'll do more of those. Anyways, here we go into the pitch black nothingness. So this is not a good idea, using the flash on my phone. Wow, I can't see fucking shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna ride off the fucking bike path. Alright, that's better. I'm not flying on a bike now, so I'm not gonna ride off the path with this flash blasting into my eyes. It's my bike back there. Anyways, I was thinking about how life is always handing you lessons to learn so you can grow and become a better version of yourself. It's often it'll give you the same lesson over and over and over again for you to learn until you learn it. And it's funny because it's really weird how it works. As soon as you learn the lesson, it seems to just disappear because you won, you know? And I've experienced a lot of those demons or lessons kind of just disappearing in my life. And now a new one popped up just recently with the whole deal that I talked about in my last video. So me and Alex made a deal. It's confirmed. So probably be moving to Austin pretty soon here, but we gotta wait on one thing. It's contingent on something. I don't have a specific date or anything like that, and I really want this to happen. So I just have to sit on my hands and wait. I have to be patient, which is not in my nature. I am a very, very go, 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 go person. So because I have to literally just wait in the unknown for that text saying book the flight, I literally just have to sit here and sit on my hands and wait patiently. At first, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of stumbled. I started to panic a little bit, and when you get thrown out of state and you start to act on negative things like that, panic, or in my case it was what's the opposite of patience? I don't want to go into detail, but basically I acted out of rush, non-patient, whatever the opposite of patience is. I was trying to rush things, and it created not good results. And deep inside, the inner voice, or like my higher self, whatever you want to call it, was telling me like, just be patient. And I wasn't. Like, I tried to rush things and it didn't end up good. It didn't like ruin anything or like whatever. I just stumbled a little bit, but I caught myself, and that's what matters. It's okay to fall down a little bit as long as you get back up. So yeah, I noticed that, and I was like, okay, I know the lesson here. It's patience. I have to learn to be patient. I'm a very urgent person. I'm like I'm always like go, which is a good thing. But there are times when you just have to sit on your hands and be patient. And this is one of those times. So that's the lesson that life is teaching me right now. And I guarantee you, if I failed it this time, if I kept trying to rush, it would pop up somewhere else in my life, because it just keeps popping up over and over and again. Like, have you seen those Instagram posts where it's like you asked for patience and like life gives you something to wait on, or you asked for discipline and life gives you like, I don't know, hard choice, whatever those memes are. And it's like life will give you like a test of whatever you want to grow in. So if you want to grow in self-development or something like that, or say you want to grow in like honesty, like you want to practice and work that muscle, life's going to give you things that are going to test your honesty, you know? So yeah, life's giving me something to test my patience right now, and my trust in divine timing, you could say. Don't think of it as like sitting there waiting and doing nothing. Think of it as like you're just sitting and waiting for the world and the universe to rearrange itself. So I'm just sitting here waiting for, everything to just play out in perfect divine timing. And when things go bad is when my ego steps in and tries to ruin that divine timing, because everything's already perfect. You just have to live in alignment and it'll all work out. So I need to trust that alignment. And, when I tried to rush things, that was out of alignment, and that's why it was all bad. I'm pretty sure I passed this test because, I caught it, and now I'm not acting out of urgency or anything. It hurts. I'm not going to lie. Patience is it's a tough one for me, because I am so fast and urgent that it's like the opposite of my nature. So, but that's the whole point. I've learned that the way to grow that muscle and to beat that demon is not to run away from it, or not to distract yourself. The way to beat it is to sit with it and to study it, So when it comes to patience, I was like, okay, well, I could just distract myself and do all this stuff, and I don't know, maybe I'll go drink or whatever, whatever to distract myself. But then I was like, no, I'm literally going to sit here in that burn. That burn when you want something to happen really bad, but you just have to wait. And that burn, I just have to sit here and sit in the fire. And the test is to can you sit in the fire without letting it consume you? And if you can do that, then you pass the test. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not distracting myself. I'm on this bike ride right now. I'm not listening to music. It's a 3-hour bike ride, and I'm just sitting in it. I'm not rushing things. I'm not gonna try to push the situation. I'm just gonna sit here, and I'm gonna let out divine timing, the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, alignment. I'm just gonna let it all play out, and we'll see what happens. So that's the lesson from this one. So yeah, if you guys have something in your life that you need to work on, whether it be patience or something, sit with it. Don't run from it. When you notice that demon, when it pops up in your life and you make it conscious, sit in it. Show it that you are stronger than it. And you do that by sitting in it with it and observing it and studying it, not by running from it. If you run from your problems forever, they'll never actually escape. They'll always just be right behind you, ready to pop up whenever you're not drunk or whatever. So face your problems if you want to get rid of them permanently. So with this one, I'm facing it. I'm just going to sit here and enjoy the burn of patience and see how that goes. All right, back on the bike. I will say, the universe is really, really, really fucking good at making things perfectly terrible. I couldn't think of a worse, or better, I guess you could say, better situation to be patient in. I wish I could give you guys the details, but, you think of, the worst scenario ever that you have to be patient through. This is that. And it seems with every lesson, the universe is just so perfect at crafting, the perfect lesson to learn something, it's so terrible, but that's what makes it so perfect. The fire of patience inside of me is so hot, and it's burned. It's not a little thing. It's not I have to wait for my food to get delivered. No, this is I have to wait for a life-changing opportunity to unfold. And, you're not allowed to know when, and you're not allowed to force it. So you just have to sit here and wait. Like, think of your dream life is just like kind of sitting like right on a table in front of you, but you can't touch it yet until the timer goes off, and you don't know how long is on the timer. So that's how I feel right now, and it's like I'm honestly in awe of how perfect this situation is to practice patience through. Like, the universe is just like, oh, you want to like grow and learn? Well, here's the most literal perfect thing you could think of to like practice that muscle on. I don't know how else to describe it. It's really cool. This isn't the first time I've realized this about my life and just life in general, but like, notice how whenever you're trying to like develop some sort of spiritual muscle inside of yourself, notice how the test or the task that life gives you to learn it is like so unbelievably perfect. Like, you couldn't make it up better if you tried. And it's like really cool. I don't know. Life's incredible. That wasn't there before. Look how close I got. Fuck, so close.
This right here is the target.
We're trying to drop it, trying to make it fall.
I can never love you, babe, don't make me fuss.